On April 18th, 1955, Albert Einstein, the man who changed our understanding of the universe, died in Princeton, New Jersey. He left clear instructions: no grand funeral, no monument, no shrine, just cremation and anonymity. Einstein wanted his legacy to be his ideas, not his remains. But fate had other plans. As his family prepared to honor his wishes, a new story began, one that would turn his brain into a scientific curiosity. In the quiet of the hospital, a plan was forming that would defy Einstein's final request. The man who unlocked the secrets of the atom was about to have his own brain become the center of a decades-long mystery. A stolen organ, a cross-country journey, and a quest to find the source of genius. This was the strange afterlife of Einstein's mind. His death was not the end, but the start of a bizarre new chapter. The final wish of a genius was about to be spectacularly ignored. Dr. Thomas Harvey, the pathologist on duty, performed Einstein's autopsy. But Harvey made a fateful decision. He removed Einstein's brain without permission. He believed it was too important to destroy, convinced it held secrets science needed. Concealing the brain in formaldehyde, Harvey became its secret custodian. When Einstein's son, Hans Albert, learned of the theft, he was furious. Harvey argued it was for science, promising only research and publication. Reluctantly, Hans Albert gave his retroactive, limited consent. Harvey now held the world's most famous brain and a monumental ethical dilemma. The secret pact was sealed and the journey had just begun. Harvey took the brain to a lab, photographing and slicing it into 240 blocks. He preserved each piece, creating microscope slides for research. His vision, a global project to unlock the secrets of genius. But controversy cost him his job, and he drifted from state to state, the brain always in tow. Sometimes it sat in a cardboard box, sometimes in a cookie tin in his basement. The brain that once contemplated the cosmos became a hidden relic, traveling across America. Harvey's life unraveled, and his grand scientific plan faded. The world's leading scientists weren't clamoring for his slides. The brain of a genius sat in obscurity, waiting for its moment in the spotlight. Decades would pass before that moment arrived. For nearly 30 years, Harvey and Einstein's brain lived in obscurity. Harvey worked odd jobs, his medical career in ruins, but never parted with the brain. He claimed he was waiting for science to catch up, but obsession and personal connection played a role. The ethical breach was profound. Einstein's wish for privacy was ignored. The brain became a legend, whispered about but never seen. Occasionally, Harvey sent slides to interested researchers, but no major study emerged. The brain was neither studied nor at rest, existing in limbo. Harvey was the sole gatekeeper, unable to let go. The world's most famous brain was lost in plain sight, waiting to be rediscovered. Harvey had promised Hans Albert scientific study, but early research was inconclusive. The science of the 1960s and 70s couldn't reveal much. The brain's secrets remained hidden. Harvey sent samples to a few researchers, but no coordinated effort took shape. The brain's fragmentation mirrored the fractured research. Harvey persisted, convinced the brain was special, waiting for better technology and new scientists. His guardianship, though ethically questionable, preserved the brain for future study. Had he given up, the story would have ended there. Instead, he kept the brain safe, deferring the promise rather than breaking it. The stage was set for the brain's dramatic return to science. The world was finally about to look inside. In 1978, journalist Stephen Levy tracked down Harvey in Kansas, determined to solve the mystery. Harvey revealed the brain, stored in a cookie jar, to Levy's astonishment. Levy's article, "I Found Einstein's Brain," reignited public and scientific interest. The world was captivated by the bizarre tale. Researchers now knew the brain was real and accessible, and pressure mounted on Harvey. He could no longer keep it hidden. The promise to science had to be fulfilled. Harvey and Levy even took the brain on a road trip to meet Einstein's granddaughter. Most importantly, Harvey began sharing samples with leading neuroscientists. Dr. Marion Diamond at UC Berkeley finally received her long-requested pieces. The scientific investigation was about to begin in earnest. Dr. Marion Diamond, an expert on brain plasticity, studied Einstein's brain slices. She found a higher ratio of glial cells to neurons in a region linked to complex reasoning. This suggested Einstein's brain was anatomically different, with more support for active neurons. Other studies found his cortex was thinner but denser, possibly allowing faster information processing. Researchers also discovered his parietal lobes were wider, with a unique Sylvian fissure shape. This may have created a super hub for abstract thought and mathematical ability. The puzzle pieces were coming together. Einstein's brain was not just unique in size, but in structure and cellular makeup. The secrets of genius were slowly emerging from the slices. Science was finally catching up to the legend. What set Einstein's brain apart? It wasn't one thing, but a combination of unique features. His parietal lobes were unusually shaped, possibly allowing greater connectivity for abstract thinking. The altered Sylvian fissure created a larger, unified region for integrating information. More glial cells and denser neurons suggested a brain built for heavy intellectual work. Was this nature or nurture? Likely both. Anatomical potential refined by a lifetime of deep thought. We can't say these features caused his genius, but they hint at the physical roots of extraordinary ability. Einstein's brain was both a gift and a product of relentless curiosity. The mystery of genius was now grounded in biology. Einstein's brain forces us to confront questions of identity, ethics, and the nature of intelligence. Harvey stole the brain, but the mind was already gone. Its genius left in ideas, not tissue. The story bridges old anatomical studies and modern neuroscience, showing that exceptional ability may have physical roots. But it's also a cautionary tale. Violating a person's wishes for science is now unthinkable. The journey of Einstein's brain helped shape today's strict ethical standards. In 2010, the remaining specimens were donated to a museum, preserved for future generations. The brain that unlocked the universe's secrets now rests under ethical care. It reminds us that the quest for knowledge must be tempered with respect and humility. The greatest wonder may be the human brain itself, capable of comprehending the cosmos.